Alright, playing Intercept Signals with Commander Vader. So the way this starts is you pick your 3 units, and the opponent's going to strike 1. You're probably going to put Commander Vader as 1, and that's probably going to be the one they strike. It's pretty fair. He's a little too good at this. And so likely you're going to have it on dewbacks, you're going to have it on riot troopers, tanks if you heavies if you got them. Something durable, something that can run onto a POI late in a turn. Either run into melee, run into something that you can, on a weaker side, run in and make sure you're getting your points. Get your VP to contest. Now, if they let Vader have it, they won't. But just imagine, they don't know. They let you put it on Commander Vader. He can kind of solo hold, make it reliably get you a VP. So if you get that, if Vader has the intel token, you can just run on into whatever side they're throwing a lot of bodies on. You can just start fighting that side, and then of course make sure you're securing both. Either securing this far side or this one. So assuming wherever Vader is. Oh, don't got the brush down. Just doing purple for Vader today. So if Vader ends up getting here, his courage bubble, one thing, still is gonna be like this or so. So that's pretty nice. Something important. If Vader ends up that side, not as good. A little closer, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, so you got a pretty nice range here. Really covers both of your home POI and the deep one. Because what my favorite thing to do here actually is, if possible, so if Vader's purple, we'll say orange is our dewbacks. And so more likely, dewback on this POI, dewback on this POI. So that's for we get our 2 points for our scoring. And since Vader doesn't have an intel token, I like turn 3 or 4. Just dive. Have him. I sometimes infiltrate him. I think this is a 50-50 objective for infiltrating. Especially, it just kind of depends on what you see in your opponent. If you see them really cagey, and if there's no good terrain. Yeah, so if they're really cagey, and there's probably not going to be too much for you to do turn 1 or really 2, towards the end of 2 anyway. So just walk over. That's probably what I do personally most often, but again, totally see the lead if the opponent has a bunch of scouting units that are really moving forward early. Sometimes then, if they just want to be in your face, then infiltrating early to start chopping stuff up sooner rather than later. Not bad. But again, this is one of those, like pretty much every primary doesn't start scoring till round 2. So you can definitely walk there, get your surges. But yeah, then with Vader, turns 3 and 4. Because if once Vader's here, I'm sorry, it's the wrong color, I said Vader's purple. Once Vader's at the enemy back point, it's so cool, because now your courage bubble, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like this. It's everybody, which is always ideal. Not quite that far. You don't have any units over here. It's not going to help much. Anyway, the special rules, there is that word as well if one dies, and now Vader's securing this one. He can get the intel token, so that can be helpful. This is probably one though you want to it is tricky, again, just in the sense that Vader can't be on all POIs at once, like most primaries besides Close the Pocket or Bunker, that he's kind of has to pick where he's going early on. Like turn 1, you have to decide, well, is Vader going here? Is Vader going here? I think the middle is, so another option, you could do the middle and then burst of speed to 1, turn 2. I don't love that, because now you're kind of trapped there the whole game. And there is very few POIs, so being trapped is not the worst thing, but I still wouldn't like it. I much prefer couple units tanky here securing, couple units here, and then Vader can just kind of clean up one side enough and then burst to the far one. That's just what I like to do. These are my videos. I don't think that's always the best. I don't always do that, but I'm just speaking from my personal experience. Turn 2, sometimes still stay turn 3, but hopefully you put enough units plus Vader that they really just completely, nothing to be afraid of on one side, so that way he can go secure the back point. A lot of people don't see it coming. They think that backside is, totally safe. And again, once you burst to speed, you're stuck there. So, you got to be careful with it, but it's pretty fun. And it can be good. I think Intercept is good. This is usually my third primary of choice. It's usually my least favorite of my, the ones in my hand, but I am happy to play it. Any primary with very few POIs, Vader is good at, just logically speaking. He is incredibly strong, so the fewer places he would want to be, the better. Because, yeah. And say if they have a really strong, say if they're really heavy on, say, this side, opponent's really heavy on this side, opponent's green. Lots of green over here that's really strong. Well, you kind of have the opposite. Say that they're just all going on one side. They're just so heavy on this side. In that case, I don't see opponents do that too often. But say if they're super heavy, then skip it. It's okay, I can't fight it. I send a couple units over here. I keep some back so they can't pivot to mine, and that's when, so instead of, we're going to erase out orange over here, because there's no orange. We didn't send any do back here. Instead, we are going to have our do back. One's going to the safe spot. One do back's double moving up here. Oh, still on. Why is it? Oh, gotta put the brush. One do back. First time's double spurs. We have Krennic for the compel, so that way turn 2 he can also double spur again. And Vader goes to there. Now it's whoa. They're whoa. Didn't see this. Now I have all these immobile units that are too heavy on one side. Oh no, I messed up the primary. So yeah, Vader and your do back. All of a sudden are just holding it down. Your gun stuff shooting at them, picking off while they have to now start double moving to try to. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. I don't know. I've seen this happen a couple times. I don't know. I'm just talking now. I think this is a good option for Commander Vader. Again, I think this is one you don't have to infiltrate. You can though. I know some people just love getting forward real fast, but gets you into problems sometimes too. So be careful. Careful out there. Alrighty, have fun. I like intercept signals. It's a good primary. A lot of people don't like playing it, I'll say. I think that's at least it's a local thing, but some people are scared of it because it's hard. Kind of like Breakthrough.